Welcome to the Virtual Pinball Show. I'm Major Frenchy. I'm happy to see you today. Today I'm going to have Marty on the show. You may know him as Smaug Dragon. Very involved in the community. He's a busy guy, that's for sure. Couple of techniques, a couple of tricks on how to tweak your VPX. That's going to be coming handy, especially for the desktop folks. I want to try something new, and I don't know how that's going to go, but I think that virtual pinball should be accessible to everybody, and I decided to cut the language barrier out of the equation. So what I decided to do is to create universal tutorials. I decided to focus more on the visual aspect with descriptions. So today on the agenda, a universal tutorial for a basic setup using VPX with all the different software required in 64-bit. So that's going to be for a brand new system. If you have VPX already, Marty did a video tutorial. The link is going to be up here, but today it's for a brand new machine, brand new setup, and we're going to do that right now.
I'll throw you down to the underground.
So Marty's really good with multimedia, creating video animation and so on, and we're going to talk to him today about his involvement, about his passion. Marty, welcome to the Virtual Pinball Show.
Thank you, Major Frenchy. Thanks for having me.
Virtual Pinball was kind of an obscure thing back, let's say 10 years ago. People kind of heard about it. It's obviously gained a lot of popularity. How did you get into Virtual Pinball?
I've kind of been involved in gaming for a long time. I started Game Club Central. We were doing PC gaming press, going to E3, that kind of stuff. It was fun. But I kind of drifted away when my children were born and stopped gaming as much. And then came across Pinball FX3. I really enjoyed it. It was, cheap, quick, fun. And I said, well, what happens if I turn my monitor sideways? And I started typing things in Google, and I came across your videos. I came across Terry Red's videos. First, Terry Red for telling me I needed that BS display DMD, because I listened to him and I went out and bought it, and now I regret not having a full DMD. It's been a rabbit hole. It started with FX3. I found your Discord. I found all your videos. I joined in there. I tried to become a part of the community and learn. And take what I learned and passed it on to others.
So you stream gaming on your Twitch channel. You created a new VP website. You make tutorials. You're a member of the VPW team. You help folks. Did I miss something, Marty?
Yeah, I don't know what exactly all I do. But you know why I do it? You were my inspiration. I was one of the first 1,000 members in your Virtual Pinball Chat Discord. And you and Sean, if you recall this, launched a contest. And I was like, well, yeah, I'll join in. And I won the grand prize in that contest. And I told myself that day, all right, it's official. This is my new hobby. How do I contribute?
Oh my God, there you go. We've got
Turkill, I think it was.
Turkill. Thank you very much. That's a very nice prize. $200.
Yes.
How many people won the money, Dan?
All of them. Good luck, everybody.
Yes.
All right.
Smaug
Dragon.
There you go. Congratulations, my friend. Oh, he's got a nice little slot machine there on the side. So maybe you can.
I wanted to take that and give it back, so I invested that money in a camera. I saw other people streaming. I'm 50 years old. I didn't know what Twitch was. Twitch was alien to me. Hell, Discord. Getting in your Discord the first time was like, uh-oh, what's this? I saw Nailbuster streaming, and I was motivated. You guys were creating content. You were doing the YouTube stuff. Terry Red. I wanted to find a way to contribute, so I just forced my way in.
Hey, I'm seeing behind you, Marty, you've got some kind of pinball machine that's lighting up on your back wall. What is that?
Oh, yeah, that's a Fireball playfield.
Oh,
that was my second virtual pinball cabinet. Sears home edition of Fireball they made back in the 70s. Somebody was getting rid of it. I reused all the parts. The playfield came out. I cleaned it all up, and then I backlit it with some LEDs and programmed the LEDs to wave around a bit.
I recently discovered a Darkest Dungeon. It's actually an amazing table. Honestly, this is the table I had the most fun playing in the longest time. It is so well designed. You were part of the creation of this table, and along with several other members. Can you talk about the creation, the team aspect, and how it comes together?
First off, I didn't have a lot to do with the direct creation. I did help with the pup pack. I did the intro video for the credits and some other direct contributions to the text and some other things. Darkest Dungeon, for those of you that don't know, is a PC game. And it's a very unforgiving PC game where you have to not just trudge through a dungeon, but deal with things like anxiety and dread and fear, and these affect the play of the game. Herbski over at in the VPC actually started a thread and said, "Hey, I really want to make my first pinball table, and here's what I want to do, bringing up Darkest Dungeon." There were several of us that encouraged that. Herb then approached me and said, "Hey, how do I get it to the next level?" So I introduced him to VPin Workshop, got him a help shop in there. A lot of the guys in VPW started to get interested. Astro Nasty got involved, redid some of the playfield art. A lot of people involved in the creation of that. Then Merlin got involved, and Merlin, for those of you that don't know, is, again, in my opinion, a very good author at taking something that would just be standard pinball and creating more of an arcade game feel out of it. Darkest Dungeon is the culmination of the brainchild from Herbski wanting to recreate that game and really doing a great job at coming up with the torches on the playfield to keep your light up and all the mechanics there, and then just Merlin taking it and just knocking it out of the park to wrap it up and make it a really polished, finished product.
But when it comes to creation of virtual pinball tables, there's way more than one aspect. Multimedia becomes a very important part of the actual gameplay. You're a member of the VPW team. You've contributed to about a dozen tables so far. What's your specialty when it comes to creating tables? Within
VPW, though, I've tried to enhance my skills. Recently, I've been learning how to add Scorbit to non-ROM-based tables. I did some playfield scanning, the No Fear release recently with VPW. That was a scan that myself and Paladin Arcade learned how to do and accomplished. I've been involved in some pup pack creation and video creation. Astro with his artwork and ambitions to create original tables like Die Hard and Blood Machines, or One Vox and Oxon with Volcan, right? I mean, these are true visions of creation. If any of you need a video or you want some help or you are starting a stream, that's what I'm good at. I'm good at helping other people. So
I watched a segment that you did on your streaming channel, which is the Game Club Central. You did a very interesting segment on accessibility for disabled people when it comes to pinball.
At my first show about what's called Project Pinball, which is a charity organization for children's hospitals and things like that. They get pinball machines in, and they had some devices there that intrigued me. Basically, it was a little handheld device with two buttons on it, and I would see disabled people there playing pinball, and I really wanted to know more. So I learned more about what's called adaptive controls. Pinball isn't exclusive that a lot of people take for granted. But
what is actually the goal for Marty for 2024?
2024 is actually pretty exciting. For the last year and a half, I've been speaking with Billy over at VPU. I really wanted to take what you and Apophis are doing in VPC and create a larger aspect of that. Billy and I have been working towards a league system, the Virtual Pinball Universe leagues. I don't want to give too much away yet, but essentially I have partnered with players in the IFPA world, the Real Pinball Professional Association, and I'm trying to create something that is highly competitive, but also super easily accessible for anybody. Right now, I've been in process of creating a short film called Ernest Saves Pinball. Astro actually put it in my head about 2 years ago when I first started streaming.
That's
he said,
amazing.
you look like Ernest P. Worrell. And I said, yeah, I know what you mean, Vern. I wrote an outline. I approached people at the first expo I went to 2 years ago. Jack Danger agreed to be the villain. I don't know if you guys know Jack, but he made Foo Fighters and some other things. El Moto from Marco Pinball is going to join us, and it will be a stupid short film about Ernest saving pinball. So,
well, Marty, it was a pleasure to have you here. Where can people hear about you and see the type of work you do?
Reach out to us on YouTube. You can find us via @VPinHub. You can find us at VPinHub.com. And then I stream on Twitch as Game Club Central. We're always looking for new people to play with, and I'm always looking for new content. So also, if you want to get involved and you're not creative, you got an idea, come to me. I'll give you the credit for it. We'll do it together.
So, Marty, before we go, I want to first of all thank you for being so involved in the community. And I got a little gift for you. Every guest that come in the show, just as a token of appreciation, I create little virtual pinball cards. Is that you that did the actual artwork on this?
Joe Picasso.
Joe Picasso, yeah. He did mine as well, and he's really a talented dude.
And then we can get all of them into a calendar. Sexy
Yes.
Men of Pinball.
Thanks for being here, Marty.
You might not know this, but a very large portion of virtual pinball fans are not playing on a cabinet. They're playing on desktop. I do not forget you folks. And you probably noticed that a lot of the videos that I'm showing when playing a table are in desktop mode. And that's because on 16:9, which is the YouTube format, desktop view is a lot more pleasant for the viewer, and I'm going to start doing that more. So there is a quick way you can change from desktop to cabinet mode with a click of a button. Let's see that now.
Here's a little trick on how to switch from a cab view to a desktop PC view. So right now we're in cabinet mode, where technically that screen is like in portrait mode. You can change this by only going here to the video options and unchecking this box here. Use always FS backdrop setting, and you uncheck this, and you will need to close completely VPX in order for the changes to take effect. And we're just going to relaunch. Voila.
When you're playing pinball, most of your tables, the DMD is that boring orange. Did you know there's a way you can change this? Yep, there is a way. And I'm going to show you quickly how to change the color of your DMD to make the color fit the table theme.
Now to do this, you're going to click on the playfield and press F1. This is going to bring the ROM settings, and here you can change some of the colors. Click on Colorize DMD for colors, and we're going to pick a color that we would like the DMD to show, something that matches the table. You click the orange right here, and I'm going to pick a green that kind of looks like this one, like the ramp here. All right, this is kind of pretty close. So I'm going to click OK. Now here are going to be the other colors that the DMD is going to display. So I want maybe a blue. So let's just take blue. All right, and we're going to click OK. Now you're going to need to restart the table in order to do this. So we're just going to press F3. And you can see right away, see the loading is blue and then the back is green. I'm just going to drag it over to the other screen, and you can see the DMD right here. And now let's just start the table and see how that acts up there. There you go.
Welcome to champion.
So we've got the green, so the color pops out pretty good.
Already come to the end of the show. I want to thank you for spending your valuable time with me. I'm taking a break for the Christmas holiday. I'll be back in the new year with some new content, and a little teaser. I'm going to put together our virtual pinball cabinet kit, and I'm going to show you how to do this. Happy holidays, be safe, and I will see you in 2024.